Mr. Secretary, I want to join with others in thanking you for the expedited work being done at the U.S.-Mexico border near San Diego, where 700 to 1,200 Ukrainians a day are being processed, and the coordination that your staff has done. There's no question at all. They've risen to the task, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, Congressman.
And I also want to thank you for the service that I know you've given as a U.S. Attorney in California. I am disappointed, and we're going to go over it at no surprise today, in your current performance. Your opening statement, you said, we inherited a broken system. I just want, if possible, a yes or no. When you said you inherited a broken system, was the system you say that was broken, did it represent less people coming over the border legally, illegally, and being admitted than today? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So there were a lot less coming over.
The number of encounters has increased.
Okay, so the system that you're called broken was working relative to the Border Patrol not being swamped.
Oh, I wouldn't say that at all. And if I may, Congressman, when I refer to a broken system, a broken immigration system, I'm speaking of a broken system before the prior administration.
Okay. I'd be the first to say that since the 1990s, the system for legal immigration has needed reform, and it's overdue. But
that is correct, which is why
right, but there were no laws changed in 2004, 5, 6, 7, the many years leading up to the Biden administration, and yet we clearly have a huge influx of people, and your Border Patrol, to be specific, they said 18 months ago we were on the border, today we are on our back. That is from the Border Patrol, and I think it's extremely important. You said that the border is secure previously. I'm hoping you someday recant that. When you look at behind me, that was taken 4 or 5 days ago on a Codell, and that is the current border with the opening that your administration continues to leave in a fence where you've sold off the fence. Now, is that a secure border by any stretch of the imagination?
So, Congressman, if I can go back to an initial point that you made with respect to the broken immigration system, fundamentally what we need is legislation to fix it.
Mr. Secretary,
which is why I added...
Mr. Secretary, I have very limited time, and I want to hear your
which
answers.
is why I added the word dismantled, which is what the prior administration did. But with respect to the security of the border...
Mr. Secretary, I appreciate that you want us to legislate, as I do. But your job is to enforce the law as it is. Your Border Patrol's job is to deter and deny people's entrance unless they have a bona fide ability, and you're not doing that. So let me just go through a couple of quick questions. Your own Border Patrol, Chief, Chief Ortiz had said, they've got a muzzle on me. That is a quote I got from multiple Border Patrol agents of what he's saying. That muzzle appears to be telling us on Codells just how bad it is. Having said that, we saw it for ourselves. Mr. Secretary, I'm going to cut right to the chase. Title 42 is something that is being talked about a lot right now. When is Title 42 going to end?
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
No, just a date. May 23rd?
The CDC said May 23rd.
When we were at the border a week ago, we saw that on your orders from Washington, but I have to presume they were yours, Title 42 has already ended. Your Border Patrol, your Customs people were ordered to, and they were bringing in every day as many as they could get from down in Mexico, Title 42 people that had been refused, and bringing them back in. When I asked the agent in charge, she told me that they were trying to clear the backlog completely by May 23rd. They didn't know if they were going to be able to. That is a clandestine ending of Title 42. Why did you do it?
I am not familiar with that, and that is factually incorrect.
Well, that is a statement that multiple members here on the dais saw. The question is, will you come back and give us the details of who gave that order and when it began? We have been told and we have witnessed that going on at the U.S.-Mexico border. It is going on as we speak today. So would you agree to come back and give us the details of who gave that order and whether that order was lawful?
Time of the gentleman has expired. The witness may answer the question.
Congressman, I don't know to what order you are referring. There is no clearing of the backlog as you have framed it. What we did begin to do is begin to expand the use of expedited removal under Title VIII of the United States Code, which is an enforcement mechanism to expedite the removal of individuals who do not have a valid basis to remain in the United States.
Mr. Chairman, for the record, I'll be brief. Multiple members here on the dais were told by the agent in charge the time and place that they were bringing in these individuals who were in Mexico, were remaining in Mexico. They had been refused under Title 42. NGOs were coming, bringing them there.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
This
is the same side of the aisle that's complained. You've now had an extra minute, Mr. Issa, to make your point.
It's not a point of order. Finish quickly, please.
So very quickly, I just want to make sure the record, I understand that the Secretary may not know about it, but there were multiple members who were told this by a uniformed agent. I just want to make sure that was the record. I thank the gentleman.
Thank you.